Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general read, and if you would like a more personal, in depth reading, you are more than welcome to reach me through email in the description box, is where it's at. If you can kindly like, comment, subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Um, this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So let's see. I'm using the Psychic Tarot Oracle and the Angel Tarot. And then I have the Tarot of the Orishas here, which I will pull another card out at the end. And again, if you would like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. Kindly and please do not fall for the scammers saying that they have a message from you, saying that they're me, because I will never reach out to you guys. I will go through comments and read your guys' comments, of course, but I would never offer a reading through the comments. If you want a more in depth, detailed reading, then you can reach out to me, and that's how we will be working with this. So please do not get scammed. Okay, spirit ancestors of the highest good. What are the messages you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, Cancer. Um, So we have an objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. You've triumphed over. Um, I'm hearing some mental instabilities, anxiety, depression. It can be that you have come out of a really hard time, really struggling Cancer, a lot of emotions. But I will say, coming out of having to make some really hard decisions and detaching for some people. Oh hell yes, I love it. I love your reading, Cancer. I wish I had some Cancer in my chart. But anyways, um, Cancer. I mean, you're already a very emotional sign. You're very intuitive. You've got some psychic abilities here. And Cancer, you've had to make a lot of changes in your life, and feeling 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 alone in a lot of it, and feeling disappointed, getting upset about some things that have happened, and that just wasn't healthy for you. And but you made the choice to go ahead and walk away from it. You're or for some of you, you are going through it. You are now detaching through some relationships, some family members no longer being associated with certain friends. I'm getting childhood friends, like having to move forward in life without them. And seeing the humor in the situation. If you're not seeing the humor in it now, you will later. You're gonna see things different eventually. But I will say, everything else going forward, Cancer, is absolutely beautiful. I will say, we'll always have some triumphs we have to get over, where some issues. We will always be faced with issues, that those will never go away. But just like having the hard times and the difficult times, and we also have those good times, those positive times, the ones that make us feel happy, love, a love for life, and growing and succeeding. You do have some wishes. You've been calling out. You've been praying. You've been asking for some changes. There's some You've been asking for love. You've been asking for harmony. You've been asking for material things. While you're getting it, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, you're getting it all, Cancer. You're having your wishes are coming true. Your concerns are going to be fading away. If they haven't already been fading away, you're getting um, uh, having this new love for life and this balance of harmony and and all these emotions. There's somebody that you're definitely meeting if you haven't met already. You two are going to be falling in love and coming together. There's this new growth up here, and it's going to be deep rooted. It's going to be very, very stable is what I'm getting. Like there's a foundation you're going to build with this person. You're going to have a family. You're going to be happy. Like all those wishes, the wishes that are you wanted, that you prayed for, that you tried so hard to get it, you're getting it. Like you're seeing that rainbow there. But you do have to be careful, because some of these people that you've let go, that you aren't going to surround yourself with anymore, they're still watching, and I'm hearing possibly an ex. They're still watching, and they're very jealous and envious of this new thing that you're getting, this new love, this new beginning that you're having. And you are gonna grow. Your finances are gonna be growing. I'm hearing new job, a new workplace, new career. Some of you might be going into government work, whether it's working for your local county or state or something like that. I'm hearing state taxes, so maybe doing taxes. I'm not sure who that relates for, but obviously for somebody. And there are some traditional viewpoints or methods that you are going to continue using throughout your life, but a good majority of them, you're letting them go, you're moving on from it. But there are those ones that really work for you and that you feel really um um like you feel it in your core that it's right. And that's what, and some of them you may need to take a look at and see what isn't working for you, or what has not worked for you, and make some adjustments to that. You may be seek out people, some mentors that are like-minded like you, and some friends. I'm getting that some of these people that you have let go, they weren't like-minded. They didn't think like you did. They were completely opposite. It stunted your growth. And finding people that are more like you and think like you is what's really going to help you grow, and that's going to bring all this in, and it's going to guide you down the right path for these new opportunities and this new growth. And you might even meet this person through these new people that you're going to be meeting. And review and evaluate, again, that's going back to these viewpoints, these old viewpoints, traditional viewpoints, and methods. Like, go back and review them and see if they're not fitting you, or like if you need to make some adjustments to that. And there is a favorable assessment of the facts, and that's what you're going to do by going back and looking at those old methods of ways that you used to do things, and making adjustments to those. That's really going to benefit you. And some of you may be maybe thinking about going to church or looking at some type of spiritual organization. That's where you might be finding some of these like-minded people that are going to help you down the path that you're meant to be on. And you're going to see your life completely different than you had imagined or how you had been living it. It's going to be like a whole 360 or 360 or whatever it's called. Um, and and it's definitely that time, like this whole outcome, coming out from all this, and moving away from that old way of living, and old people that just don't serve you and that don't fit you. Like, it's time for you to move forward, and you have been moving forward, and it's really going to benefit you. Like, you're doing exactly what you were meant to do, and it may have taken you a while to get there, Cancer, to this point, but you did it. And that's what matters. It doesn't matter how long it took you. What matters is that you did it. You've taken those first steps. You may be in a situation where you don't know what to do, what direction to go. You're finding it. Maybe doing some work on your third eye chakra, and there are some important, and you do definitely, well, I mean, obviously water signs tend to be a little bit more emotional and definitely connected to the moon and to the magical powers of the moon. So that these here go together. Definitely, this could be another group of you where you do have those psychic abilities, and that's where you're reviewing and you're evaluating these things, these maybe some dreams that you're getting, some premonitions, and looking out for like learning what your psychic abilities are and how to use them. And by going and like your third eye has been activated, there's some stuff going on, there's still some clearing out and balancing that needs to be done, but the traditional viewpoints in that, and I think that definitely, I don't think, I know that definitely these traditional viewpoints and methods that you're going to leave behind you that aren't going to work for you anymore are going to lead you to your spiritual path and finding those like-minded people that's going to set you free to be able to use your psychic abilities and use those in your life, whether it's to guide you in making decisions, or to help other people, or whatever it may be. Some of you may be card readers, spiritual, very spiritual already. But for those of you that are just starting this path, it looks very favorable for you. You're definitely coming into union with somebody, and it's going to be very firm foundation. You're going to have a family with this person. You guys are going to be very happy. You may be having more kids if you don't already have kids, or if you do have kids, you may have one more child, is what I'm getting. And or this person may have a child that you're meeting, one or the other. It's different for all of you. Not all of you are going to relate to this reading. Some of you may relate to part of it, or none of it, or all of it. It just depends. If you would like a more personal, in-depth reading, you can email me. My email's in the description, and we can give you a more in-depth personal reading and let the lovers, the couple, confirmation. Okay, Orisha's ancestors of the highest good, spirit and ancestors of the highest good, what message do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Spirit of the highest, spirit and ancestors of the highest good, what message do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Again, these are the cards of the tarot of the Orishas. Ancestors, spirit guides, spirit teams for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do you have? What message do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? This is the Seven of Earth, and it says, time for harvesting and checking what you have sown to verify that the palm has been faithful by giving its fruit productively. As loyal and helpful as humanity has been to its environment, a person that does not speculate but who shares and expects the same from his own group. Absolutely. And that goes with finding people more like-minded, and uh, giving what you receive in return, having that balance flow of giving and receiving, and expecting from others what you give them. And if they're not holding up to their end of the bargain and not giving you back in return what you're giving, then it's time to let them go and move on and find people that are going to be able to do that, that are going to be able to balance you out and give you back in return what you give them. You don't want to be the one that's always giving, and then not receiving anything back in return. And then when you're sucked dry, these people disappear. Those aren't friends. And again, I got two of the seahorses. That's also giving, balancing, flowing in as it flows out. As it flows out, it flows in. So balance is what you're looking for, is what you need, and you'll find that when you start looking for people that think like you, that are similar to you, and those like-minded people, and it's going to work out just great for you, Cancer. You have a lot of great things for you. Good, somebody special coming into your life. Thank you, Cancer. And again, if you'd like a reading, email me. Please don't fall for the scammers that are saying ancestors have a message for you. I will never reach out to you. If you like a reading, you can reach out to me. And I will see you next time, Cancer. Thank you.